The president of African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, has been re-elected. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, TikTok CEO Kevin Mayer has quit the company as tensions soared between Washington and Beijing over the Chinese-owned video platform. Mayer's resignation comes days after TikTok filed a lawsuit challenging a crackdown by the US government over claims that the popular social media app can be used to spy on Americans. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on August 6th, giving Americans 45 days to stop doing business with TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance. TikTok, which has been downloaded 175 million times in the US and more than 1 billion times around the world, argued in the suit that Trump's order was a misuse of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act because the platform is not an unusual or extraordinary threat. Mayer, who has only held the post since May, said in a letter that he was resigning because the political environment has sharply changed in recent weeks. TikTok, in a statement, accepted his resignation and wished him well. At number 9, the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday approved the payment of 722.3 million naira to 8 field forensic auditors engaged to audit 12,000 projects by the Niger Delta Development Commission in states. The Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, told State House correspondents at the end of the council meeting presided by President Muhammadu Buhari. Akpabio said the auditors, who are to be paid directly from the presidency, would examine 12,000 abandoned projects scattered across the Niger Delta states. At number 8, the Nigerian stock market sustained positive sentiment to the 6th consecutive trading session on Wednesday as the market capitalization gained 20 billion naira. The Nigerian Stock Exchange All-Share Index and market capitalization rose by 0.15% following investors' sustained optimism about undervalued stocks. The All-Share Index gained 62.61 basis points to close at 25,330.10 as against 25,291.73 recorded the previous day. The market capitalization of equities appreciated by 20 billion naira to close at 13.21 trillion naira. A turnover of 180.7 million shares traded in 3,411 deals were recorded in yesterday's trading. At number 7, in continuation of the aggressive clearance operations aimed at eliminating armed banditry and other forms of criminality in the northeast, troops of Operation Wellstroke deployed at Utu in Toto local government area Nasarawa state busted a bomb-making factory of the Darus Salam terrorists and arrested over 410 of their members. The coordinator, Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enenche, disclosed this in a statement on Thursday. The military said they stormed the Darus Salam terrorist bomb-making factory on August 26th, following actionable technical and human intelligence on the activities of the terrorists in the area. In the course of the operation, the troops recovered several improvised explosive device-making materials, 2 scales, 6 rocket launcher bombs, 1 bag of fertilizer, half bag of gunpowder, 10 locally made hand grenades, 1 rocket-propelled grenade bomb fuse, 1 locally made rocket launcher, 2 improvised explosive devices, and 13 improvised rocket bombs, among others. The terrorist camp was subsequently destroyed while the troops combed the surrounding forest for fleeing members of the sect. At number 6, Jeff Bezos, 56-year-old chief executive officer of Amazon, has become the first person ever to amass a $200 billion fortune. According to Forbes, he became wealthier on Wednesday when he crossed a milestone previously unseen in nearly 4 decades. Forbes said with Amazon stock edging up 2% as of Wednesday afternoon, Bezos' net worth is up by $4.9 billion, making the 56-year-old the world's first ever person to amass a $200 billion fortune. The Amazon founder and CEO is worth $204.6 billion, nearly $90 billion more than the world's second richest person, Bill Gates, who is currently worth $116.1 billion. Bezos also owns the Washington Post, aerospace company Blue Origin, and other private investments. At number 5, Sunday Shodikpe, a 19-year-old murder suspect accused of rape and killings in Ibadan, Oyo State, has confessed to killing another person after escaping from police custody 2 weeks ago. Shodikpe made the confession when he was paraded by the State Police Commissioner Joe Enwonwu on Wednesday. The suspect was first arrested on July 17 for killings at Akinyele local government area Ibadan during the COVID-19 lockdown. He reportedly killed at least 3 women within 2 months. He later escaped from police custody on August 11th but was rearrested on August 23rd. He said he was able to escape due to police negligence. Speaking on Wednesday while being paraded alongside 32 other suspects, he confessed to killing one Oladeji Fumilayo. Shodigwe explained that a herbalist with whom he was earlier detained advised him to run away to enable him get blood to appease some spirits. Confirming this, the police commissioner noted that the victim attacked by Shodigwe was taken to the University College Hospital, Ibadan, but did not survive. At number 4, 6 suspects have been paraded by the police command in Edo State for their alleged involvement in the rape and murder of Uwaila Vera Omozua, a 100-level microbiology student of University of Benin. The suspects are Nelson Ogbibo, Akato Valentine, Tina Samuel, Mary Ade, Nosa Osaboyen, and Collins Uligbe. During the parade, the suspects revealed that Mary Ade offered them 1 million naira to carry out the killing for ritual purpose. After committing the act, they allegedly cleaned the deceased's private part with a white handkerchief and handed it over to Mary. The Commissioner of Police in the state, John Kokumo, said on Wednesday that autopsy confirmed that the deceased was indeed raped. At number 3, the Senate Joint Committee on Finance and National Planning has directed the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, to investigate the payment of $18.3 billion as dividends to the country from the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas Limited between 2004 and 2020. The chairman of the committee, Senator Solomon Adiola, gave the directive following disclosures from the NLNG officials during the panel stakeholders interactive session on the 2021-2023 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper in Abuja. According to a statement by his special advisor on media, Kayode Odunaru, the AGF was mandated to investigate the cash which was actually remitted to the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation and how much was actually remitted to the Federation account. The AGF was also directed to confirm if there was any deduction by the NNPC, how much was deducted and who authorized the deductions, as well as the exchange rates that applied for the amounts that was remitted over the years under reference. At number 2, the new military rulers in Mali have announced the release of the former president Ibrahim Keita, who had been detained since the country's coup on August 18th. The junta, which calls itself the National Committee for the Salvation of the People, said on Facebook that it was informing public and international opinion that former President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita has been released and is currently in his residence. This is coming days after several peaceful negotiations and mediation attempts by Mali's neighbors and international organizations, including the African Union, European Union, and ECOWAS. Finally, at number 1, the president of African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, has been re-elected. Adesina, who returned unopposed, formally requested for a second term as president of AFDB, saying he was doing it with an acute sense of duty and commitment. According to Agence France Presse, an independent panel of experts, headed by former Irish President Mary Robinson, had cleared Adesina of controversial corruption charges. Akinwumi Adesina became the first Nigerian to head the AFDB in 2015 and will continue for the next 5 years. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.